All right, Shalom, this your brother Yahweh, back with another lesson. All right, let's give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. All right, this is the true ancient pillar Hebrew tongue the Lord spoke in the ancient of days. All right, Yahweh going into the Father, Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai, the Son, the Deliverer, he's to come. All right. And also, we'll give double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who will teach real well, who has the 100% truth. All right, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, who the man rose up in these last days. All right, to warn our people. All right, the Israelites who consist of today will be so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, you are the true Hebrew Israelites the Bible speaks of. I'd like to give salutations to the head of my camp, Kazak, who I teach under, in the camp of men of Israel here at Greenville, South Carolina. All right, and shalom to you, Akwa and Akwa, you men and women who believe in the testimony. All right, your teachings of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, what the Bible teaches. All right, and this will be entitled Miriam. Miriam is Moses' older sister. All right, this will be entitled Miriam pled by the Most High. All right, and most people probably didn't know that she was, or how, she played an important role, during Moses' life, being the older sister of Aaron and Moses. All right, she also get a little backstory of Miriam. All right, it's Exodus 2, chapter 2, 3, 4, 8, and 9. I'm just going to, get straight to the point. And it says in Exodus chapter 2 and 3, it says, and when she could not longer hide him, talking about Moses' mother, all right, she took him for an she took for him an ark of bulrushes and dabbed it with slime and pitch, and put the child therein, and she laid it in the figs by the river's banks. And his sisters stood afar off to wit what happened, what would be done to him. And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, this is Exodus 2 and 8, go, and the maid went and called the child's mother. And Pharaoh's daughter said unto her, take this child away and nurse it for me, and I will give thee thy wages. And the woman took the child and nursed it. That woman is Moses' sister, Miriam. All right. And this is verse 10. It says, and the child grew, and she brought it unto Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. And she called his name Moses. And she said, because I drew him out of the water. All right. So that's just a little backstory about Miriam. All right. Now we're finna go into Numbers. Numbers chapter 12, all the way from the top, all the way to verse 15. Okay? As you see it. In that picture that you saw, this is, a little depiction of Moses, his sister, and Aaron, his son, on the left-hand side behind Moses. Moses is the one with the staff, and Miriam is the one with the purple dress. All right? And you can see they came out of the land of Egypt that's behind them. All right. So here we are finna get to this lesson. All right. And it says from the top of Numbers 12 says, and Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. Okay. And we know that these women, these Ethiopians are, wicked. They're wicked people. They're not righteous. They're not of Israel. And their concern was about that. Miriam was only mentioning that because of, the troubles the Ethiopians had brought. They didn't make a way for us to pass, to cross, nothing, So her way of, having a fit is because of that. These people did not open up to us. No other nation opened up to Israel crossing. All right. They all denied us. So she, him marrying an Ethiopian woman, she had to fit with that. Not saying that was the main cause, but through the history, these nations has not helped us. All right. And they're wicked women. I mean, they are wicked people. The Ethiopians are. And they said in verse 2, it says, "Hath the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Have he not spoken also by us?" And the Lord heard it. So she basically said, "Are you the only one the Lord is speaking to? Have he not also talked to us?" All right. And she said that probably with all kind of anger, as in he's not no higher than she is, concerning how the Lord, uses them. And the Lord heard that. So this is verse 3. It says, "Now the man, Moses, was very meek." All right. And that word meek goes into very poor, lowly, needy. All right. It says, "Above all men which were upon the face of the earth." This man had nothing. Moses had nothing. He had nothing to claim for himself, man. It says in verse 4, it says, "And the Lord spoke suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and unto Miriam, Come out, ye three, unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And three came out." Verse 5, "And the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud, all right, and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth." All right. And we know that pillar of that cloud, that chariot, and that light that come down, man, with that cloud, that cloud like texture to it, that beams you up or makes you descend down. That's what the Lord had came in. All right. That chariot being in the clouds, and that light came down, and the Lord spoke. All right. And those who can receive that y'all understand. And those who can't, you need to build your spirit, your faith back up. You need to build your faith up a little bit better and understand the scriptures. All right. Be more around the truth. But either way, man, that's what it was. All right, let's continue. It says, "And the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and I will speak unto him in a dream." See that? The Lord make that known, man. And it says, "My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. With him I will speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold." See that? Moses gonna behold the similitude of the Lord. The Lord has given Moses a gift. All right. It says, "Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?" Say, do you not know who you talking to? Yeah, he's not a prophet, but he's a man that I have chosen to lead you. You know what I'm saying? So who are you to question who he marries and who he wants to, keep as his wife? You know what I'm saying? A woman, again, speaking out of character, speaking out of turn. A woman should be what? A woman should be silent in church. Yet, you did not, that law did not fret away from Moses' sister, even though he been, the Lord chosen to lead Israel. That doesn't mean that you, being a relative, have a fucking say so or anything. And that's what the woman don't understand. Oh, I'm married to this man. I can say what I want to say to him. Or I'm the sister. I'm the older sister. Or I'm the big brother. If the Lord did not give you the authority to, he did not choose you to lead his people, who are you? You know what I'm saying? You better learn your place when you come to provoking the men of the Lord, man. Or trying to attack the men of the Lord in whatever manner you're trying to attack them, man. Because the Lord's going to come back and he going to come back and fuck you up. You trying to be all proud. The Lord has something for you. And this is something you should learn from. All right. But this is a perfect example for you women. All right. Continuing on. It says, and he, in verse 6, and he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. It says, with him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, Miriam and Aaron, and he departed. So the Lord came all the way down from his chariot to put Miriam and Aaron's ass in check for coming against Moses, because he has married an Ethiopian woman. See that? The Lord came like, hold up, man. Who y'all think y'all is? Brother, no brother. Sister, no sister. You don't come talk to this man like that. You see what I'm saying? Verse 10. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. Her skin became white, man. It says, and Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. She had leprosy, man. This woman had leprosy for trying to condemn her brother, man. Trying to go against her brother, question him about his actions, about him marrying an Ethiopian woman. Why are you so concerned? You're not knowing that your brother is, in the Lord's favor. So Miriam had got cursed by the Lord, man. She got leprosy all over her body. She's looking like an Edomite. All right. Like an albino. We still people like that, women like that today. Got leprosy all over them. Yeah, they got dark little spots on them. People picked on them, used to call them zebras or cow, shit like that. But, sometimes you see them all over their body. Sometimes you see them bits and pieces. They have them on a big side of their chest and one side of their face and around the eyes, necks and shit on their arms. That's leprosy, man. And it's all white. All right. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. See the fear of Aaron? That's that fear you women should be having as well. See that? And I'm pretty sure since Miriam did not say anything, she was in all sorrowfulness, man. She was crying. She was brought down to a low, man. The Lord has brought her ass down low. She ain't opened her mouth no damn more. It says, let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed. See that? It says, when he cometh out from his mother's womb. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, hear her now, O Yahweh, I beseech thee. All right. Them remembering their sister, helping them in a time where, Egypt was trying to inflict death upon the firstborns of the Hebrew Israelites. All right. Where Moses was at that time, when his mother had put him in that basket. All right. That led him all the way to Pharaoh's daughter. All right. That his sister, Miriam, was there watching over him, making sure that, to see what happened to him. And she stepped in and aided her brother and watched him until he grew up. All right. And gave him to Pharaoh's daughter so that he'll be, the heir of Egypt. But, either here or there, man, regardless of that, she went on the line. And see, you don't never question the Lord leader, man. You don't never come against the head, the leader. The Lord has set up to be a leader of a whole nation. You know what I'm saying? You don't open your mouth like that, no matter if you beside him or not. You still not, in no power or position to question the Lord, man, that he has risen up to lead the nation. You're not. And that's where people start to forget. All right. They lose the honor. All right. Where they feel like they done something. Now they can say this and say that. You lose the honor. All right. And the Lord punishes you for that. And that still goes on today. Let's continue. In verse 11 says, and Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let not her be as one dead, all right, of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out of his mother's womb. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, hear her now, O God, I beseech thee. And it says, and the Lord said unto Moses, if her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut out from the camp 7 days, and after that let her be received in again. And Miriam was shut out from the camp 7 days. So they kicked her ass out of the camp. They kicked her out of the whole congregation. She had to stand somewhere by herself for 7 days by herself. All right. Whole 7 days. They had to cleanse, man, as if she was on her period. You know, she had to make sure she was cleansed, man. All right. In order for her that leprosy to go away. And then she received in again. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, if her father had but spit on her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? And let her be shut out from the camp 7 days, and after that let her be received in again. And Miriam was shut out from the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed not till Miriam was brought in again. So they waited on her, man. But their punishment was severe, and it scared her brothers, man. It scared even Moses. See that? And Moses was scared, like, damn, that's my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord, that's why you got to fear the Lord, man. But yeah, that was, you know, this is the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Not even the sister gets mercy when she comes against, you know, the Heavenly Father and who he had set up in place to, you know, to rule in a specific time, in a certain time. You know, Aaron had to see that too, and he was in fear. Okay, I hope all things was edifying, and you understand the power and the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is the true Heavenly Father's name. And with that, Shalom.